today we're going to talk about Blackboard Navigation and also like the structure of your online course. But before, and I can introduce the agenda for today. So, a welcome for all of you. And I want you to guys give me like a little bit of feedback of how the trainings with the student technology consultants went. We can do it right now. How did that go? Was it helpful? Yeah? Anybody wants to say anything? Yeah?
It's helpful, but I'm kind of at a sticking point. I can't seem to get my lectures done.
Oh, okay, okay.
So I learned how to record them.
Mm-hmm.
That was very helpful.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm kind of stuck right now.
Okay. I was thinking, and you guys let me know if this is a good idea, to have sort of like a lunch and working meeting where you guys just come in and we just sit here and everybody starts, working. I don't know if that would be good. So for me, sometimes like when you come and start working, like at my church, they have like this Thursdays when all the women come and they just work on projects. And I think that's sort of like a nice idea because you feel that social, that social feeling, but at the same time you're just working.
So like a writing group.
Yeah. So is that a good idea? Should we do that? I'm thinking like next Wednesday and have it like from probably like 11 to 2 or 11 to 3. And you just come whenever, from those hours, whenever you can, you just come and, work, and we'll have lunch for you. Would that work?
I think so.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so I'm going to set that up and send you.
Not just next Wednesday. Next Wednesday I have like 5 things already scheduled.
Okay.
But would it be just next Wednesday?
I don't know. I'll have to talk to Megan. We talked about 1, but we can do more than 1, if that would help. Yes?
It's not that I don't want to. We're right in the middle of registering students. And so I have got students back to back, like next week. I've got like 35 advisees coming.
Would it be better the week after? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do the week after that. Okay, sounds good. Yep. Okay, so we have sign-up sheets before you leave. Again, you can do that online, and I forgot to post the link. But we're going to talk about Blackboard Navigation, but you're also going to meet again with the Student Technologies Consultant to get your course developed and the structure of your course. And we're going to start doing that in the new Blackboard. I'm going to show you how to get in today. And also, if you need more training with the lecture recording, you can sign up again. So it's going to be here, yes?
Okay, just a question, because this is the first time I'm developing an online course. I guess the question is it realistic to do all of your lectures in advance? Or would it make more sense, for instance, if I was, part of what I like to do is provide the opportunity for students to provide feedback, comments, suggestions to the lectures. And so in real time, I would be then answering them before I go on to lecture the next time. So it seems kind of false to prepare these all in advance. I feel like I need to change clothes between each lecture because I want to look like I'm not sitting there and doing 4 in the same day.
I think it's really dependent on what you're teaching, but something that I've learned is that when you don't do them in advance and you think you're going to do it weekly, you don't. Things come up and life is busy and, so when teaching online, it's better to have everything done, and then if you need to modify and adjust, then you do it. But you can do it, as if you want to do it like on every week, that's fine. But it's gonna be harder. Right now I'm experiencing that because I'm opening every module like the day of for this class, and it's a lot of stress, and it's not good. Anyways, but it's a class, like when you're teaching, it's hard to just do it weekly. And some students do like to work in advance. So if you can open like 2 weeks for them to work a little bit, in advance, then that's my take. But it's just my opinion,
Maybe you could do, because I had said
someone told me that they recorded their lectures by like small little 10-minute topic lectures. And so for this week, we cover these 4 topics, and so they listen to the 40 minutes, but it's 10-minute breakdown. So that way they can, you know, do it at their leisure, and if they wanted to go back to one topic for a refresher, they just So if you did it in small pieces, you could add, you could have, you know, maybe half of it done already, and then the, you know, 2 part or just 1 part that that answers last week's questions or the topic. You know what I mean? So some of
That's a
it.
good suggestion.
Yeah.
I think, and that's part of my struggle too, is when teaching live, we refer back to, okay, somebody had this question last week, and here's a great example of that, and it's just more flowing that way. And this way, it feels like I'm not going to have that because it's
but you also have like your announcements.
Right.
So you can post videos as an announcement and say, you know, referring to this question, or if you decide that you want to use VoiceThread, you can easily add a slide and say, you know, for next week you can add a slide to that lecture. But everything else is done, so you just need to edit a little bit.
I do like the suggestion of breaking it up though too, because it's turning into an hour and a half, and I'm like, oh, to sit there and watch that.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, so let's see. So we got sign-up sheets. So yeah, our goal by the end is to have everything done, your whole course. So
When is the end?
it's sometime in May, so. Anyways, so today we're going to also go over some usability design principles. And we're going to have in this introduction, then a hands-on activity, and then we're going to talk about the new Blackboard, and then a midpoint check. So just to, you know, a refresher of what we should have done by this point. Okay? So are any of you familiar with user interface design? So basically, it's user interface design, as it says here, it focuses on anticipating what users might need. So the interfaces, we want to do it more, we want to design it a little bit more user-friendly, where things are easy to find, where it's not too cluster. And don't look at me as an example, because I'm not. So my website is not an example, okay? I'm learning too. So, yes.
But I thought it was great. I liked that you sent us that recorded announcement.
Yep.
Because it was different. I read emails a million times.
I know.
With just a ton of information.
Yeah.
And it was actually, when you first sent it, I was like, oh gosh, why didn't you just write this out for us?
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
Yep.
But then I clicked on it, and I listened to it, and I could stop it and go back. Like,
Yep.
okay, wait, what did she say there?
Yeah.
Whatever. I loved it. I'm going to do that.
Yep.
So that was, to me,
Yeah.
that was a really good user interface design.
When I was gonna start writing the email, it was gonna be a long email, and I was like, you know, there's no way. I don't have time to write it.
Yeah.
So I was like, it's better if I just, you know, show them. And yeah, sometimes it's better an email, like a short email. Sometimes it's better a video. So.
How did you make the video? What did you use?
I use Camtasia, but you can easily do it on Panopto too, because Panopto has screen recording and you have access to it. But all these computers here have Camtasia because it's a software that you need to pay for. It's like $100, I think. I don't know. But if you want to do a video like that and you want to use any of these computers, you can come and use that as well. Yeah, but Panopto has the same capability.
VoiceThread do it too? You can do it through VoiceThread.
No, because you cannot do screen recording. But once the video is done, you can upload it to VoiceThread. Yeah. So user-friendly or usability is not about, you know, pretty or fancy graphics. It's more about having an effective interface where students can find and do the things that they need to do. It's more how you can put yourself in their shoes and kind of like kind of try to figure out, is this hard to find? And that's something that I'm learning with you guys too. When people ask me like, where is this? And I was like, oh, I thought I was going to do a good job, but no, I wasn't, you know. So And something that we're going to see, know your users is one of the first principles. And now that I know you, it's easier for me to know how to design the Blackboard course. And something that you can do with your students, if you teach face-to-face, and once you design your course, just ask one of them to sit and find things. Could you find this? Could you find that? That's one of the things you do for usability testing, to see if it's user-friendly. Because sometimes we think it makes sense, but people think so differently, and sometimes it doesn't make sense and we don't even know. So another, and I'm going to ask you to give me an example if you can think of one. Keep the interface simple. And this principle says that the best interfaces are almost invisible to the user, so you don't even feel like you're using this program. And I want to clarify that I know there's a limit between what you can do because you use Blackboard. You're not web developers or, designers. But there are some principles, and I chose the principles that I think could be applicable to us. So they avoid unnecessary elements and are clear in the language they use on labels and in messaging. So could any of you provide an example of how you would apply this principle to your online course when you develop it? Yep.
Well, I know when I was an online student, there was, and it was relatively new to me at the time, there was a Start Here tab. So you're signing on the very first time, where to go. Now, when I was messing around with my Blackboard development site for my online course, I first thought I'd change the announcement tab to be Start Here, but you can't post anything to that other than announcements. You can't upload a file to it.
Right. You can make a content area.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, yep.
But we're in Blackboard. If you use that screen on the left for like a Start Now, that's what you're talking about, right? That's better than having so many folders and hiding things inside it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And actually, there's a divider. You can add a divider that puts a line. And I think, and for me, because I do engineering, discussion is, I leave it up there, but I want it below the line because it's not really pertinent. In groups, we don't form groups. So I found that divider as I keep it on there, but
you can hide
in
it.
case I want to use it. But yeah, it could even be hidden.
Yes.
I like hiding it because as a student, you think, okay, do I need to keep checking here for something, and there's nothing there.
Exactly.
Or you find, I think when you find things in multiple sites, as a user, it's confusing. I think it should go to one spot, and that should be where you go for discussion questions.
And that's where it goes, simplicity, the simpler the better. So just, one spot. So another, the interface has to be easy to learn. So an interface which is easy to learn allows users to build on their knowledge without deliberate effort. And that's something that I kind of like made, and I'm reflecting a lot about like the way I designed the website for this course. So I hid all the little icons that go with the like if you create an item, there's like this, what is it, like a notepad? If you create a folder, it's like, and I hid those. And that makes it even harder to learn because you guys are used to the other way, right? So I don't know if I'm wrong, but I'm just like thinking about how I can apply those principles. Create consistency and use common UI elements, and go back to what I was saying. If people are used to using this interface and used to this the way this is done, don't change it. Leave it the way it is. Use common element and consistency. So I like that sentence that says it is also important to create patterns in language, layout, and design throughout the site to help facilitate efficiency. So if in week 1 you have, I don't know, if in week 1 you have like this element, don't go back and do it so different on week 2. It has to be a pattern that it would be, they know already, okay, this is where I need to go, if that makes sense. Be purposeful in page layout. So consider the spatial relationships between items on the page and structure the page based on importance. Careful placement of items can help draw attention to the most important pieces of information and can aid scanning and readability. How could you guys give me an example again of how to apply this?
Like for me, when something is due in the schedule, it's always in big, bold, and red.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, and when I post a new assignment, I always move it to the top.
Yeah, that's a good.
Instead of, because if you just post it and you have other, it goes automatically to the bottom.
Uh-huh.
To me, that doesn't make sense. So it's
Right.
like reverse order. The most recent is first, and then as you scroll down, it goes down in time.
Okay.
But that way, as soon as they open that assignment page, it's right at the top.
Yeah.
You don't have to look for it.
But then when they come back, so it was on the bottom, and when they come back, it's on the top?
No, so when I post it, Blackboard automatically puts it at the bottom.
Okay, so you move
And I
it.
move it up.
But students have not seen it.
No, they haven't seen
Okay.
it. So
Okay.
When they open that page, the
Right.
content page, let's say I posted a new
Yeah.
reading, it's the first thing they see.
Okay.
And I always put the most recent one top. So then in chronological order, it goes from most recent, and then the one
Okay.
at the bottom is the furthest away.
Okay. Okay. Because something that, I don't know if we already went over it, and I know that's not what you're doing, but, and that's something that I did, and I did wrong, but if people have already seen the website, don't start making a lot of changes, because then it is confusing. And, you know, that's something also about consistency that we need to have in mind. Strategically use color and texture. You can direct attention, and that's what you were mentioning, toward or redirect attention away from items using color, light, contrast, and texture to your advantage. Use typography to use hierarchy and clarity. Carefully consider how to use typeface, different sizes, font, and arrangement of the text to help increase scannability, legibility, and readability. And this is the last one, accessibility. And I just chose a few, and I have a handout for you that have a lot more principles that you can go over and, you know, apply. Accessibility. Users need to find information quickly and easy. Offer users a few ways to find information. However, don't offer too many options at once, as it confuses many users. And that's something that Lauren was talking. Just one way of, and I would say two ways, because we want, on online courses, we want a little bit of redundancy. It says offer a few ways to find information. So if they can get to assignment from two different places, that's fine. More than that, I think that would be overkill, and that would be more confusing because it's more items that you need to include on your website. Chunk information into small, digestible pieces and organize them into some type of schema and hierarchy that is meaningful to the users, and enable skimming. Provide clues that allow users to find their nugget of information by scanning rather than reading. And again, something else, I was expecting everybody to read everything, every detail. And no, it has to be in a way that they can, you know, scan and click where they need to go. So, okay. So let's do a class activity. And I am going to, if you guys can help me, give one of this to everybody. And one of this to everybody. Yes, and one of that. These are the usability principles that we just went over. And what you're going to do is you're going to draw your Blackboard structure or your Blackboard skeleton. And this is just for you to have in mind. There you go. So I'm going to show you an example of what I'm talking about. This is something I did, and this is not, you know, this is not necessarily the way it should be done. This is the way I did it for a faculty.
Can you do those lights so there's not that glare?
Yeah.
You can see them a little better.
Let me see. Oh, you're fine. I know the glare is kind of annoying. Is it better?
No.
You might have to move.
The glare is from the projector?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you might have to move. So this is what I'm talking about. I got a welcome, which is the announcement page, and then course information. And what I'm going to include in course information, faculty information, contact, syllabus, calendar, and then examples. And then weekly modules. I'm going to divide it by weekly modules. Week 1, lectures, reading, assignments. And this is an assignment, it's a LinkedIn. It was for a nursing professor, and they're doing groups with LinkedIn. Week 2, the same structure, lecture, readings, and assignments. Week 3, lecture, readings, and assignments, and in this case, the assignment is going to be a journal. Week 4, reading and assignments, because then I'm going to have lecture here. And the assignments will be a research seminar and a scholarly paper appraisal. But then there's another way to get to this content. So this is organized by weekly, and this is organized by assignment and readings. So readings, this folder is going to have all the readings that they need to do. And then assignments, they'll be organized by the type of assignment: journal, research, paper, scholarly paper, you know. And then I have a resources here, university resources, core resources, and then tools. So this is the structure of my Blackboard course. And I want you to draw the same for yours. How you're going to organize your course. And then I want 3 of you to come and draw it in this board and explain why you chose that design. Is it because, and that's why I gave you the principles. Is it because of simplicity? Is it because of, you know, why? Just explain why you chose the design that you, I don't know, chose. Yeah.
I know this has probably been covered, but because I have to leave at 4, so
Yeah.
kind of stuff. When we want to give them an exam, so let's say I'm going to have a midterm exam.
Yeah.
They have to make, I mean, I can understand if they're here, they can make arrangements to take it here on this
Yes.
campus. But what if, because this is being taught in the summer, what if they're in Indianapolis? What do they do there?
Oh, we have proctoring services that we contact. We have like certified places where they can go and take the test.
Okay.
And Vicky knows more about that. So afterwards, if you're interested in that, you can talk to Vicky.
Okay.
And she gets, you know, the proctoring sites, and she talks to the people, and
Because
they just arrange it there.
I anticipate that the lion's share of the students.
It's not going to be here. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we have to call them modules?
No, you call it whatever you want. This is the way I do it, but you can call it whatever.
Weekly fun.
Yeah.
You know, the reason I ask that is because I'm in this faculty learning community. We talk about online stuff, well, teaching with technology. And
Yeah.
one of the things that came up from someone's reading this week is how we are digital immigrants and they are digital natives. And And so it's not our first language,
Mm-hmm.
but, well, at least for the people, young people,
Mm-hmm.
you know, many of our students are.
Mm-hmm.
They are so much more familiar. So the reason I was asking you is like if modules is the thing they're used to seeing and thinking that way, I'd be happy to use it because
Yeah.
I didn't live in a
Yep.
world, I didn't grow up, I'm an immigrant,
Yeah,
not a native.
that's a good question. My experience, I've always did it that way, weekly modules, and I did my master's online and my half of my bachelor's. So modules is a common thing. Yeah.
Okay. I've
Yeah.
learned a new word.
Yeah. Now, huh. Now something that's for me, that's a common thing. Huh. But I don't really know about, I keep learning about USI students. And they're not that
I think they're better at Facebook than they're at Blackboard.
exactly. They're not that, I don't know. Many are not that computer savvy, And some people have not even taken online courses.
Or Twitter.
But
All people now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think they're better at social networking sites than they are at
Yeah.
Blackboard.
yeah.
Would you expect to see modules on an online class or
Mhm.
modules? What do you think?
What?
Is that like a term that would be something you'd anticipate
No.
seeing modules?
I think
Not
it depends on
necessarily.
the
Mhm.
I've seen it used before. Like
Yeah.
when I think of the word module, I think more of like
I think that's more images.
yeah, like a video or like a picture.
Mhm.
Like a sound.
Mhm.
So when you're looking at like this bunches of weekly assignments, what would you think they should be called?
Schedule.
I've seen
I
modules
like
used
the
before.
weekly assignments because then I know I can just go my week and just break it down, write it, and get it done.
But then conceptually, it's not right because it's not just assignments.
Yes, that's true. Because it's
Yeah.
readings,
Right.
the lecture.
Yeah. Additional resources.
Yeah,
Tools.
weekly tools, material.
Tools.
Okay.
When I think of modules, I think of my science book.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's a tool.
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I know I talked too much, but anyway.
You are that student.
I'm that guy. So every week you have assignments.
Mhm.
So I'm thinking of my face-to-face syllabus,
Mhm.
I don't have them do assignments
Mhm.
every week.
Mhm.
Is it because in online classes, is there an expectation that each week you will have an assignment in addition to doing the reading?
It has to be equivalent to what you do on your face-to-face. So do you do an assignment? Do they have an assignment every week on your face-to-face? No. So
And that's fine, that's not like something that I need to modify, because it's different, right? I'm not teaching face-to-face anymore.
right, and also depends the amount of time. If it's summer, if it's fall, because the summer they should have an assignment because it's more.
Concentrate.
Yes, concentrate. Yeah. So they should have an assignment every week, at least, if not twice a week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you start the first week. The first time I did this is CAD, so they could get their own software. They didn't have to. They could come and use ours.
Mm-hmm.
But when so I thought the first week was getting that, and then I'd have a quiz the next week. Well, they were all getting their software the second week. I realized I would have wasted 2 whole weeks. So then I started saying, quizzes due first week, and I started saying things like, just get to a lab and don't worry about it, you know. And some of them still got it, but at least they got it in the first week.
Yep.
So, but they're going to procrastinate. There's nothing making them come.
Well, and I guess that's kind of what I'm wondering is that because it isn't, you need to be sitting here in front of me at this time and I take attendance kind of thing. But I guess you can see if they watch the lecture, so maybe you could
You can track it.
do tracking of that for attendance.
Yeah.
I mean, so what I do, because this particular course I'm teaching right now is the one I'm going to make online, right? So right now, the way I have it set up is that they have 4 small assignments. They have a midterm, they have to do a presentation, and they have to do a paper. Would keeping those assignments, would that makes, I know the test, there's those issues, but aside from that, would it make sense in the realm of an online course for there to be 4 small assignments, a paper, a presentation, and an exam?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. You just need to have the detailed calendar so they will know when everything is due. The only thing is that when they come to class every week, they have sort of like this participation, sort of like engagement. So even though they don't have assignments, they should have that sort of thing also, that sort of interaction online. So that's why like we really like VoiceThread, because it allows you to, in an asynchronous way, to have that interaction where students need to participate and you kind of make sure that they're reading the content, because you can post it there and they don't see it until I don't know when, you know. So.
What were you saying about VoiceThread? Yeah, you lost me.
Oh, sorry. So you can do the assignments, like 4 assignments and all that, but you do need to have some sort of interactive activity. And that's why I mentioned maybe use VoiceThread to have that in a way that you need to make sure that they are reading the content that you're posting each week. Because when they come face to face, each week you have a lecture, each week you have an activity. It might not be a lecture, it might be a discussion, it might be a seminar style, but you have something. So each week they're engaged. Even though they don't have anything to do that week, they are doing something. They're learning something. So you do need to have something like that every week. It doesn't have to be an assignment, but it has to be something in a way that you know that they watched this lecture or they, you know, read this, you know.
Well, I'm kind of the same boat she is. The course I'm teaching right now, I'm going to put online this summer. Right now, that course meets at 7:30 in the morning. So consequently, I have had to do some fairly amazing things to get them not to look like something out of The Walking Dead at 7:30 on Monday morning. And so, you know, I have actually come up with all kinds of little things I do in class that I obviously can't do online, whether it's a sign-in sheet or a pop quiz and whatever. But what I was thinking online, and probably I will call mine units rather than modules, because that's sort of an education term that they're familiar with. Unit of instruction. So they will do there are going to be 12 units in the classroom. Obviously in the summer we'll probably have to do 3 units a week, where in the regular year they're doing maybe 1 unit a week. But at the end of each unit or chapter or you know, whatever. Then they are taking right now a self-assessment that could be put online for them just to see, and they keep it self-graded right there just to see, kind of check their understanding. Is that the kind of thing you're talking about?
Who sees the self-assessment? Because we are also talking about undergrads. If they do the self-assessment,
I mean, I'll see it and they'll see it. But, but that self-assessment is what I base, and it's not really a self-assessment. It's an assessment of how well did you understand what you heard and what you saw.
Right.
And you know, they'll be able to see their feedback right then and there, and it doesn't matter to me if they change their answer, because I'm interested in them learning those chunks of information.
Right. I mean, that's one way of doing it. And you say you have like 3 units in a week.
They will have to this summer. Right now we're going through about a chapter a week.
Yeah.
Because it's a special ed class, and like we're doing learning disabilities this week, and next week it's,
Yeah.
intellectual, and the week after that it's autism or whatever.
Yeah.
But they'll have to go through a lot faster than that in the summer.
Do they get points for doing the self-assessment?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Then yes.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's an activity.
Yeah.
It's adding an activity in a way that you know that they are
Yeah.
reading, that they are watching the lectures, that they're doing the work. Yeah. Just a way of monitoring them.
Can you do that as a survey?
No, I probably won't do it as a survey because I don't like what Blackboard does to surveys. Because it doesn't really allow you to see who does what. It's kind of anonymous in the way I did it last time. So I probably will do it as like a quiz.
Yeah.
But it'll be open book. I mean, I'm not.
Exactly. Yeah. And with online, you cannot. I don't know. With online, you I don't know if you can. In my opinion, is that you cannot expect students not to open the book.
No.
So you need to know there's going to be open book and add more analytical questions instead of give me this answer.
Well, and that's what I do now. I bring them in and say, in a live meeting, we were talking about learning disabilities. Give me an example of a goal you might write for a child with a learning disability in math. And so that's sort of how.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it'd be the same principle.
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense.
So are we ready? Who is going to volunteer to draw their Blackboard skeleton, or however that is called? Yep. And I got,
I'll do it.
yay, we got one volunteer.
Gonna use okay. I am insulted though whenever the amigos come through our building. Business engineering, right? They said, this is a building where they're drawing walls. Come on, we got some majors in here. Okay, I like to start here. There's this video where you're supposed to have done already, but I haven't, but it's to navigate where everything is, kind of. Is this a course events calendar? Is that a good way?
Uh-huh.
That's new for me. I'm not used to doing that. I'm used to call it syllabus schedule, or some
Yeah.
people put this in there, but I think it's better outside. This is going to be different for me. We'll come back to that. And down here we'll put help. And I'm sorry, but I don't think the Blackboard help is appropriate to give a freshman or sophomore. It's awful. It should be good. But what I'm going to put is my own office hours. And instructions about to use GoToMeeting, because I really like that one. And then and phone, right? There'd be a phone on there. And then my grades. That's not always on there, I don't think, is it? You have to add it?
Yeah, you have to add it. It's going to be under tools.
But you can add it to
Yes.
There, I like it. Our AutoCAD and SolidWorks.
Yeah.
Students can get free versions of that, so that's what that is. Okay, so this is how to navigate
Perfect. Yeah.
video, and maybe some other stuff. Video. All right, this one I'm having trouble with because if you put all 16 weeks, this gets really long.
Yeah, it
Your
does.
idea about percolating it up to the top, or taking the top one to the bottom each week would be smart. But other than that, actually I don't think using these. These are like tabs, right?
Make folders.
Folders, yeah.
Okay, I'm doing next spring, so I'm going to write 112. I think that's when we start. I may be wrong there. And this would be, I guess, the sub under this is lecture video. Homework. I'll just say homework 1 and quiz. And then that just keeps repeating until week 4. So we got 1 through 3 quiz. Week 4 is review, and then the test. I haven't thought about how to do the review. But I just did the fact thing because I had trouble with my freshman design class. I did the facts thing where they come in and they're saying, I brought it here, but they're saying I'm disorganized, unclear class data expectations, right? And I think, and they wanted reviews too. But I think this might help organize it better.
Yeah.
Just dawned on me. Because if I showed how I do it now, I have a link here for lecture videos, and then I have one for assignment. It's all disjointed, right?
Yeah.
So maybe this will be better.
Yeah.
So and this goes all the way down to final, where we have 4 tests. So we take them through 6 quizzes, and there's a project. But anyway, that's the road into that. And I like putting these dates. This, whatever date this is 1/29 or whatever. Because I think the week 1's going to mess them up. I think putting it on the top is good.
Yeah.
I had a lot of good comments from them too. They really liked the videos we're using. But my problem is, you go to that site, I can't really put a link there to that site. You know what I mean? I go to a site that has them all in there, so I don't know how to do that yet, but I'll have to just work with that.
So you can embed
You go to
them?
a site and you have to navigate 2 or 3 times to get to your week.
Okay.
It won't say week 1, it's just going to be part of,
Can you embed it? Does it have an embed code?
let's see, it needs a login now, see, that's the, but I'll work on it.
Yeah.
But
You have to provide instructions then on how to
also
access
said they wanted
those.
more of these, but they said when I did it, these were good. So the reviews just reminded me that they do like this is actually a in-person class, but we're doing the CAD instruction. I should have said that at the beginning. This is CAD instruction as an online within it. So I'm observing with my in-person how this is going. I'm trying not to trying to be hands off with it.
Right,
So it's okay.
right. And again, it's good that you're teaching it right now, so you can probably test it with some students and see how they feel about it and what would make sense to them. Because I can tell you what makes sense to me, which is probably not what makes sense to them. So
this is moved down each week. I like that. So I do have lecture videos in the second half that I've created. I can do a hyperlink to those, but I can't do it in the purchase stuff. We purchased this.
we'll have to create items and probably provide detailed instructions of how to get to, probably screenshots of how to get wherever they need to go.
If I can't get that as a link, we'll have to just provide them with
Right,
instructions on how to.
right. Mm-hmm.
I think that your announcement did it with the screenshots and you talking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, screen recording. Yeah.
And you literally see the screen and you just follow. It helped me a lot.
Yeah.
To have it right
Yeah.
in front.
Mm-hmm.
I've never done that, so
Yeah.
I can see why the organization.
It's important. Yeah.
These are freshmen, these are mostly through the second semester, right? So
Yeah. And having patterns too. Anyone else wants to come to the board? Yeah? Okay. Yes.
Okay, on the one you had up there, you had resources and tools.
Uh-huh.
Now, to me, those sound similar.
Mm-hmm.
So I think what you were saying is you wouldn't have that tool, the Blackboard toolkit available for
yeah, you're making me realize that I don't like, there's something I don't like about Blackboard, and it's because there are too many things I don't even want to use.
Yep.
Yeah,
So just hide them.
okay.
Yeah. The least,
Blackboard
the better.
rules are horrible.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're just horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, the least the better. Let's see. I remember what I put tools in there. Resources is more like if they want to, keep reading more and have more resources to help them, then I would put just articles and things there that I think it's nice, but they're not requirement.
I also think
Yeah.
good guides, like how to use the library online,
Right.
search source and things like that, would be a resource.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're going to use them. I'd probably leave those.
Yeah. Okay, hello. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the new Blackboard, and if you can all get a computer and log into the computers. Okay.
Video, because I'm real interested in the new Blackboard.
Did you get the email from Walter? We are doing trainings like, we did the what's new today and yesterday, but we're doing trainings throughout the following weeks, Blackboard trainings. So you can go to those too. Yeah.
Is it longer than this? Or is this about the same?
No, this is way shorter. I'm just gonna teach you how to log in and probably how to import the course and things like that. But the one that we're doing with is more comprehensive. Like we teach you everything that is new. And
Is it really new? Is it really different?
for me, yes, it is. Yeah. I mean, in terms of the way you work things, not. I don't know how to explain. There are a lot of new features.
Okay.
So that, yeah,
thank
you
you.
need to know. You're fine.
I apologize for being late.
Oh, you're
I couldn't
fine.
get here any sooner.
You're fine.
My other
Totally.
work.
Yeah, I can see you're teaching someone else.
Yes.
That's fine. Yeah. And Al, you just did this today?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. Here you go. Thank you.
This is not the same system we've had at all.
No, it's two different servers. Yeah. Yep.
Laura,
Yes.
the announcement on the old Blackboard,
Uh-huh.
put anything there other than announcements, right? So you couldn't
Right.
post your welcome video there.
Yeah, you can.
You can.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, you can post videos there. Yeah. You can do tables. You can do a lot of things. Pictures. Yeah.
You just have to format it under the announcement.
Yeah. And I hope, and I haven't tested that well, that the new Blackboard will, I don't know, have a better formatting than the older one. Okay, so let me pull out the other. Okay, so. Okay, so this is some of the slides that I used for the presentation for the new Blackboard. And the way we're going to log in, and this is before, okay, so we're going to launch the new Blackboard on summer 2014. So this is the way you can log in right now. But we're going to have the regular way once it is launched on the summer of 2014. So the first day of the summer, you're going to go to your My USI, you're going to log into CAS, and then you're going to click on the Blackboard, the way you do it right now. But that's going to be the first day of summer, okay? But right now, the way you can log in to start developing your course, you're going to go to blackboard.usi.edu.
And that's the question I had. Can I ask that really quickly? So
Yes.
whatever I post in here now
It's going to be the same.
is directly what they're
It's
going
the
to
same
see.
server. It's just different ways to get to it.
Okay. So
Okay.
I can start posting all my stuff.
And hold on, don't log in just now. You need to click here to USI students, faculty, and staff on the bottom to log in to CAS, okay? I don't know why it's like that, but... And then you're going to log in with your USI username and password. And I want you to, get access to that so you can start developing right away on the new system. So you won't have to, do it twice. Okay, so once you log in, you can close that. Hi David, hi Rebecca. That's not really very important. And you can see that the interface is sort of the same. It's just a look and feel that is different. And go ahead and click on one of the storage courses that you have. Anyone. Now, it looks very familiar, right? And everybody's there.
Would I be alarmed that I'm the only user listed in my own course?
What?
Because doesn't Blackboard usually have all the users listed in there?
No, but those are storage sites. Those are not your actual course.
So this one that I just opened is a storage site as well?
Is this on the new Blackboard?
Yeah.
Yeah, everything is a storage site, I believe. Let me see. Or did they transfer all the courses already?
Yeah, they do.
They did?
Because I can see it in the old Blackboard, like I can see all the list of students in there, I just can't see it on this one.
And is that the one? Well, this
the one I'm
this is just for you to practice, because you're gonna during the spring you're gonna keep using the old Blackboard.
In the summer, you mean?
No, in the spring, the old Blackboard.
So
in the
in the
summer,
summer-
you're gonna be using this one.
So stuff that I post here,
Uh-huh.
do I need to repost it in the summer?
You can transfer. You can transfer everything from your old course to this one. Does that make sense? Am I making sense?
Whatever
No.
I post here in this Note 3 or whatever I post here, is this what the summer class is going to see? What this class is going to see? Because this is the number that I'm teaching in the summer.
Oh, so this is your summer course.
Yeah, like that's the only thing that's showing here. Is
Okay.
The summer course.
And you don't have your students.
No.
Have they registered for the
Yeah,
for the
because I
course?
can see it in the old Blackboard.
Okay, so I guess you'll have to talk to Walter and Jason and see why your students are not there. I don't know. I don't think students will have access right now. That's my assumption. Don't quote me on that. I don't know. Anyways, what I want you to do is to start developing your course. That's all. In terms of like student access, talk to Jason or Walter and see. Okay. So right now I'm going to give you a quick overview of the things that are new. If you can see this little icon, like home icon, once you start navigating through this, through the menu, through the left menu, you can click here and get back to the home page, which will be your entry point page, okay? Something else is you can switch from one course to another from within the course. So for instance, like Walter added me to his course. So from within, by clicking here, I can go to other courses. Something else is you can change the look of the Blackboard by clicking on this color palette. And that power button is how you log off right now in the corner. Now, the global navigation menu, by clicking here where your name is, that drop down is going to pop out. Yes, there you go. You just click there and you're going to have different items here. Basically, the global navigation menu is a summary of everything that is going on your courses, okay? And you got Blackboard Home, if you click here in the navigation menu. And it's a summary of like the things that are going on in terms of like what it's due. And just have in mind that it's about all your courses. So whatever is due this week and all the courses that you're teaching is going to pop out here. You're going to have all the posts here and then things that have been graded. If you're a student, you're going to see the items that has been recently graded, and you're going to see the grade here if you hover over it. And I'm just going to give you a quick overview. Posts are, all the posts that students will submit on the discussions, on the wikis, on the journals. You're going to have a summary of all right here. And yeah.
Well, how do we get to that?
Okay, you go to the global navigation menu, which is, you click here where it says like your name. It says Laura Suero T here. You click there and it pops out. And you just go over these little menus here. Okay, updates is the same. All the notifications that you get will be on updates. My grades, this is another way of students to view their grades, and it's a more detailed or like just at a glance way of seeing. So all their courses will appear here. This is their total grade so far, and These are the assignments per course. If they click here, they're going to see their assignments. They can even click on the rubric and see it from there. And this, you know, they have the grade, feedback. They're going to, so just at a glance, they can see everything that is going on all their courses.
So wait a minute, but can we see? We can't see, but we don't have that.
I mean, if you're enrolled in a class, you do have that. But you won't have anything here because you're not enrolled in any class. You're not a student.
Gotcha.
Yep. Yeah.
Now, as an instructor, though, we would have to code that assignment in certain ways that'll be recognized by Blackboard that it's an assignment.
Yes, it has to be, yeah. It has to be a graded assignment.
Okay.
Yeah. So it cannot be just like an item. You need to create the column on the grade center for it to appear here. So if you have like a voice thread that you're going to grade, you need to create the column and probably, if you want, a rubric. So that way they would know, once you put the grade there, they'll see it. Okay. Yeah. The retention center is a way of monitoring students that are at risk and even students that are doing well. So once you click there, it's like a double arrow. You can see the course, and if you're teaching another one, it's going to appear here. And this is a risk breakdown. So you have like, this bar is like the students that have missed assignments. This bar is students that are not participating in your activities. And if you click on more details, and you won't have anything right now, it's just an overview so you get an idea of what to expect. Then this is what the retention center looks like. You click here and these are the amount of students that are at risk. And you click on that bar and it breaks it down again. So there are different categories. I'm going to go back. Of students who meet deadlines, students who have a low grade, students who are not participating, activity alert, and then students who have not even logged in. So you'll be able to see that at a glance, you know, what's going on in your course. And then from here, you can click, for instance, in this category that is students who have not, like activity alert, who are not participating. You click here, and you can notify the students. You can send an email from there and say, hey, you know, what's going on? And you can send to all of them, and they're going to be blind cover copies, so nobody's going to see to whom you send it. But it's like an effective way of monitoring their performance. And then you can do it individually too. So I can take Lexi, who has not done her assignment, and click here, and you can see the details of the assignments she missed. So if I click there, it's going to pop up like she missed 2 assignments and which ones they are. And here, if you want to follow that student closely, you can monitor, and she's going to appear here every time you log into the retention center. And again, you can email from the retention center.
Are you doing this for our class?
Me? Yeah, right. Okay, so calendar, that's very self-explanatory. Now, inline grading, that is something that you might be really interested about. So when you create an assignment and students submit an assignment, it's going to appear in this format, so you don't need to download it. And something really nice is you can see everything. You can have like a comprehensive view. You have your rubric here, and you can annotate the paper. And when students open it, they're going to see all the annotations. So you can do comments, you can highlight, you can draw. I draw that smiley face. You can download it if you want. And here you can click to see the instructions. If you remember what you're asking, you can just click here. You're going to see the instructions. And this is like a history of all the markups that you have done on the paper. And here is the rubric. So you can grade with the paper here and the rubric next to it, which is really nice. You need to create an assignment to do that. And the way you get to it, you go to, let me see. You go to the control panel, grade center, needs grading, and you click on the assignment that you're going to be grading. Okay?
Now they still have Safe Assign, right? They haven't dropped Safe Assign.
Yeah, it's not ready yet, but we're going to have it. Okay. They're going to have it. I'm not Blackboard, so. Thank God. So this is more detail of the rubric. You can grade different attempts. So if you allow them to submit several times, you can just select one that you want. Here, you click there to get this view. Here's the rubric, and you can leave feedback. If you just want to new grade it without the detailed rubric, you can do that. But if you click on the rubric, it's gonna open the rubric like this. And this is gonna open all like right next to it. So all the details will be next to it, and you can see the paper. Does that make sense? So this is really nice because you can just look at the paper and see, did this person meet this requirement or this requirement, and do a feedback. And once they go to the grade center, they can see the rubric and see what they missed. Okay. This is the way they view the assignments before they submit an assignment. They can see the rubric right away. Let's see. That's kind of important. That's when you want to open a test for just one person. So you're going to have that ability right now. So if a student say, oh, I got sick, I couldn't take the test, you can open the test just for that person. And that's another way of doing that. Okay, I'm not going to go over everything else. But what we want to do today, does everybody has their course that they're going to teach in the summer on the new Blackboard? Yes? Okay. So, not on the new Blackboard. Okay.
I have it.
You have it? So just two people have it?
I don't.
You don't have it? Okay. Who is familiar with, importing from the old course, from a new Blackboard to the other? Like importing, do you guys know how to import from the old Blackboard to the new Blackboard?
Normally you have to export from the old one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So would you like me to go over that? Yes? Okay. Okay, let's do that. So I have PowerPoint here. And does everybody know how to add, modify the left menu and how to add content? Yes, yes, okay. So I don't need to go over that. Check links, courses, and import. Okay. So let's see. So conceptually, you're going to have two servers, right? Right now that are working. So all your assignments are on bb.usi.edu. And we want to take them to blackboard.usi.edu. So what you need to do is export your classes from here, and it's going to export as a zip file, and you're going to have it on your computer. Yeah, that's a laptop. So you're going to export it from here to here, and then import it from here to here. Does that make sense? So there are two systems running right now. After a year, this one is going to disappear. So by the end of, I think, next summer, you need to have all your classes that you want to keep here. Okay. So the first thing that you do is you go to your old Blackboard, bb.usi.edu, and click on Control Panel, Package and Utilities, and then Export Archive Course. And then you click Export. And if you want, I can send you the slides too, which that'll be cool. And then it's going to ask you to select what you want to export. According to Walter, a Blackboard administrator, you should select everything. So if you call him and tell him that you're having problems, if you didn't do that, he's not going to help you. So, yeah. So you need to select everything and then click submit. So, yes.
So I'm here, and here's my course that I want to export. Where do I do that from?
Okay. So click on your course, the course that you want to export. Go to the control panel. Scroll down. Control panel.
Oh, down here.
Scroll down. Okay, packages and utilities. And then export archive course. And then you click export. Okay, so that's where we are right now. Now you need to select everything. He says you need to select everything there. Oh. Okay. And then you're going to receive an email saying like your export is complete. And when you come back, you're going to see this file. And you just click here and download this zip file to your computer. And that's this step. That's when you finish and download it to your computer. Okay? So now you log into the new Blackboard and go to the same place. And now we're going to import it to the new Blackboard. You go to the control panel, packages and utilities, import package, view logs, click import package. And then you're going to select that package that you downloaded to your computer. So it would be where it says browse my computer. You're going to browse your computer and look for that zip file. And then you're going to select all again and click submit. And that's it. That's how you import your course from one to the other. Questions? Nope. Now, we went to inline grading, change entry points. Okay, so do you guys know how to change the entry point on your Blackboard course? Instead of having that home page where all the announcements and everything is. I don't know if you like it. I don't like it. So I usually would like to change it. Do you know how to do that? Okay, so I'm gonna walk you through that.
You can add, it's not infinite. You can only add certain things.
Yes. Yeah.
Customization somewhere.
Yeah, it's very, I think it's very, I don't know, clustered. So I usually don't like to do that. So let's go to Blackboard. So Blackboard, usi.edu. Okay. So here's the home page. The first thing you need to do is or delete it or hide it. In this case, I just hid it. Is that how you say in past tense? Hid? Yeah, hid it. Okay. Sorry. ESL here. So then you go to the control panel. I think it's customization. And it would be teaching style. Yep. So you go to the control panel, customization, teaching style, and then you can change the entry point to whatever you want it to be. Now, mine is welcome, which is my announcement page, but you can, if you don't have an announcement page, you need to create it and make it available on this menu. So the way to do that, and I taught this backwards, but you add a tool link, and it will be whatever tool you want. So I just gave direct access to my announcement and call it welcome, and then click submit. Click available to users, and then click submit. Does that make sense?
Does it automatically change it then on the right? Because I've changed the name of some of my tabs, but then on the right, it's like if it's a start here, it still says announcements on the right. So how do you get it? You see what I'm saying? Over there.
So if I just click rename it.
Right.
Yeah, okay, so I can say announcements. Hold on. And then click yes, and that will be.
Now, when you click on announcements,
Okay.
does it say announcements to the right? It
Yep.
does. Mine didn't change that.
Yeah. Did you give it a few seconds? Let me see. If I change weekly modules, rename link. So let's do weekly units. Yep, it changes right away. Okay. Is there anything you would like me to show you? Because what we want you to do in the next 3 weeks, finish your recordings and do your Blackboard skeleton and upload everything there. So is there anything specific that you want me to go over?
What is upload there? Upload into the new one?
Yeah, the new one. Yeah. You're good because you already have it. Yes.
What is the difference between the development site and the storage site?
It's the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. I think at least. Yeah.
So we can
Not
develop
sure.
either one of those?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm. Yep. It's nice. So, okay. So something that I wanted to ask you before we leave, and I have like more things to do, but we're trying to promote this program, and Megan asked me if any of you, probably like 3 of you, could stay after so we can interview you, because we want to make like a promo video just to give like a testimonial of what been your experience throughout the course. So if you are willing to do that and stay a few more minutes, it will be the 3 like we're gonna record you the 3 at a time, like not one at a time, but at the same time, and so that would be faster for you. So if you want to get going. So okay, so I wanted to go over a few more things. Okay, recording, give handouts on working hours. Okay, next week. Okay, the deliverables for next week. Let me go to the Old Blackboard. Oh, I wanted to ask you too. Would you like if I transferred the Blackboard course for this class to the new Blackboard? Or would that be like too much or too confusing? Right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do that.
You can still access it on the old.
Yes. Right. Mm-hmm. So, okay. Okay, so scroll down. And here we go. So module 3. So these are the slides for today. I'm gonna add the ones for the new Blackboard too. And the handout that I gave you, the usability principles. And this is like a midpoint check. And this is for yourself, for your own, use. So these are the things that we need to have done by next week. We want to have the syllabus done, the course calendar, all your lectures recorded. We have 3 more weeks, so we can do it. And then the course navigation and the structure. Something that we want to do regarding the course navigation is to start thinking about the instructions that you're going to give students to access whatever you put here. We're going to just dump content there. We need to walk them through, where everything is, of, where to click. For instance, if you're using VoiceThread, you need to let them know that they need to join your group first and how to do that, and then the links for the recordings. So let's think about like those instructions. And again, if you want a one-on-one and help us, like for us to help you write those instructions, you can just, do like a one-on-one with us and, sign in for that.
Basic script for that, like a template or something that we could look at what other people have used?
What are you using?
Yeah.
It depends. I have a lot of VoiceThread things. I don't have.
I'm using voice.
You're using VoiceThread? Yes, I can send you some of that, yeah. Yes, okay, sounds good. What else? And the deliverables for, and you see I changed the website, the page a little bit to give you direct links to the modules. So module 1, module 2, module 3, and then deliverables. Yeah, leave this page. Okay, so it says complete the required readings and training. We don't have much readings for this week. It's just do whatever you need to do. Continue the lecture recording. You know, if you need help with the Blackboard Skeleton, then, you know, schedule an appointment with us. Okay, we need to upload all the content and create the assessment items on Blackboard. So content, recordings, assignments, discussion, learning activities. Now, next time we meet, we're gonna go over how to develop tests and all the gradings and the grade book and all that. So, and I'm going to invite Walter to come and get you a more in-depth with how to use the Blackboard grading and all that kind of stuff.
I have another question.
Yes.
Okay. When I was envisioning what my structure is going to look like on the left, I had a separate tab for exams. So that when it's time for exams, they're directly there. Is that unusual, or is that something?
Where are you right now?
I would. There's a way you can link things like an item from. So if you have like a separate, instead of deliverables, just exams, right? And you have all your exams. But if you wanted to put it on the week where they're going to have the exam, you can link it. So you just put it in one place, and on the other place, you create a link for that. So they have two ways of accessing.
Okay.
So when I was an online student, I would only follow the weekly because I never work in advance. So I'm like, okay, what do I need to do this week? Open the week 1, and this is what I need to get done, and that's it. So I know a test is there. But if I'm the kind of students I want to know when all the tests are, and they know like this week there's a test, I usually don't even know. I just the week off I go and see what's due this week. But some students want a direct link, and that is a good thing to have. Yeah. Especially with tests and assignments. Yeah.
Back to module 3.
Yes.
Just clicking on it. That's an image, right?
Yep.
Can you click on it? Does it just an image?
No, it goes to.
It goes to the PowerPoint.
Yep.
So you made an image that links to the file.
Yes.
I'm not sure how to do that. I have to look in there.
Okay.
Pretty neat, though.
Yeah.
That helps with making the Blackboard look more interesting.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. And something I need to show you about the new Blackboard. This is really nice. So I created like a mock course here. Let's see, week 1, items. This is something really nice. In the content editor, there's something called Mashups. So you can go here and insert YouTube videos, Flickr photos, or slide shares. So if you go to YouTube videos, let's see, what should I search for?
Any URL though, right? Or is it just a YouTube?
Just a YouTube, because it's going to embed it in a different way.
Okay.
You're going to see.
It's not a URL.
No. So what should I search for?
Legos.
Legos. It's going to do a lot of search.
That'd be too many.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. So I can see the submit. Oh. So go.
Go.
Yeah, there you go. Can I do a big search? And of course you would say Legos.
Sorry.
Engineer.
I figured you'd find something.
Okay, there you go. So I click select. And then submit. Okay, and this is the way the video is going to look. So I'm going to name it Lego Shopping. Scroll down.
Research. We're just shopping for research.
And then submit. And you see how it looks here?
Yeah.
It's kind of nice. And then they can watch the video from there.
That's cool.
Yeah.
The movies are great. That's why I always pick them.
Yeah.
Isn't that great?
So yeah, so the same with the, you know, the Flickr and all that. So that's really nice to make your course more interesting, and that's an easy way to do that. Okay, so I think we're done. So, yep, you are dismissed.